Okay, we are going to create some art for Teacher Appreciation Week, focusing on word art. So if we look at the document, there are a lot of words and they look kind of cool, and if you click on them, they actually act like pictures. Oops. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be changing the word art that's currently on the page, but if you notice we have a big space up top, we're going to actually add word art to the page. Now, one thing to keep in mind, remember, whenever you add in any clip art or pictures or text, if I have something selected and I add another element, it's going to replace this piece because I'm selecting it. So make sure that you have a cursor clicked right here before you start. So we're going to insert drawing. Now in the drawing canvas, we've added shapes and text boxes and pictures, but we haven't gone to this actions menu yet. If you go to actions, you'll see word art. So we're going to click that. Now a little box pops up, and this is where we type our words. So you're going to type the name of your teacher here. It can be any teacher that you want. And if we look below, it says use enter to save. So when I'm done, I'm not going to click save and close here. I'm going to click enter. And I get Miss Anselo. Now, one thing that I want you to see, if you double click, that little box comes up again. It says use shift enter for multiple lines. So you can have more than one line within one piece of word art. Okay. I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, you can play around with it, but if you use the 2 lines here, it doesn't give you as much control over how it looks. So for example, if I type teacher and then I hit enter, you see there's a big space in between. No matter how big or small I make this, the word teacher and Miss Anzalone are stuck in the same format. So if I double click, if I take out teacher, enter, and then I can select, go add another word art. Now if I type the word teacher, I can actually go in and I can make my words the same width. Okay, I have a lot more control over how this looks if they're separate. So I definitely would not use the 2 line unless there's a very specific reason. So to get rid of the word teacher, I'm going to select it and hit delete on your keyboard. All I want to see is Miss Anselo. Now something else you can do, we can change the fill, we could change the border, we can also change the font. So customize this however you like. The one thing that you might see happen is see how my words go off the screen here. Well, if I save and close at this point, it's going to go off the screen. So what happens is with Drawing Canvas, let me double click on this. With Drawing Canvas, if you can't see part of it on this canvas area, it will not show on your document. So treat it like a picture, and we're going to grab from the corners and size it so that it fits on the page here. Don't stress over formatting the size in this area because we want it to be specific to the page, not to this drawing canvas. So as long as you just see it here, you're fine. Hit save and close. And now in my actual document, I'm going to edit the way it looks. I can fill up the space. Now you notice everything is like moving because I did not wrap the text. So make sure you wrap text. That way you can customize this exactly how you need it.